Welcome to our channel. Today we will explore the inspiring story of Steve Jobs. And along the way, we'll highlight key vocabulary words to help you improve your English while learning from one of the greatest innovators of our time. Imagine spending years building something from nothing, only to lose it all in an instant. This is the story of Steve Jobs, the man behind Apple, the company that changed technology forever. But his journey wasn't easy. He faced failure, rejection, and setbacks. Yet he never gave up. Today, we will explore his inspiring story and the powerful lessons we can all learn from it. Steve Jobs was not born into success. In fact, his early life was full of challenges. Jobs was adopted as a baby and raised by a middle-class family in California. He was a curious child, fascinated by technology. Fascinated, very interested or amazed by something. When he grew older, he went to college. But he soon realized that traditional education wasn't for him. So, he made a bold decision. He dropped out. Without a college degree, Jobs struggled. He had no money, no steady job, and no clear direction. Traditional, something that follows old customs or ways. But he did have something more important: a vision. Jobs believed that computers could be simple, personal, and easy to use, so he teamed up with his friend Steve Wozniak, and together they built the first Apple computer in a garage. Team up, to work together with someone to achieve a goal. At first, no one believed in them, but they worked day and night, perfecting their invention. And it worked. Apple computers became a huge success. By the time Jobs was 25, he was worth over $100 million. Invention, a new device, idea, or process that has been created for the first time. It seemed like a dream, but success, as we will soon see, is never permanent. Permanent, lasting forever or for a very long time, not temporary. By the 1980s, Apple had become a giant in the tech industry. But with great success came great challenges. The company released a new product, the Macintosh. It was innovative, but there was a problem. It was too expensive for most people. Sales were low. Innovative, new, creative, and better than before. Jobs, always passionate, clashed with the company's board of directors. He had big ideas, but they didn't always agree with him. Then, the unthinkable happened. Clash, to disagree strongly. The board decided that Apple would be better without him. Steve Jobs, the man who created Apple, was fired from his own company. Imagine that. How would you feel if something you built was taken away from you? Jobs later said, "I was devastated. I felt that I had let the previous generation of entrepreneurs down." Devastated, extremely sad or shocked. Most people would have given up at this point, but not Steve Jobs. Instead of feeling sorry for himself, Jobs did something incredible. He started over. Incredible, amazing, unbelievable, or very impressive. He created a new company called Next, a computer business focused on education. But that wasn't all. He also bought a small animation studio called Pixar. At the time, no one knew what Pixar would become. But under Jobs' leadership, the company created Toy Story, the world's first fully computer-animated movie. Focused, giving full attention and concentration to something. Pixar became a massive success, later joining Disney to become one of the most successful animation studios in history. Massive, very big or important. Meanwhile, back at Apple, things weren't going so well. Without Jobs, Apple was struggling. Sales were dropping. They needed help. And so, in 1997, more than a decade after they fired him, Apple asked Steve Jobs to return. This time, not just as an employee, but as CEO. Struggling, having a hard time. Jobs had a choice. He could refuse, or he could turn Apple around. He chose the second option. When Jobs returned to Apple, he had a clear mission: to save the company. Mission, a strong purpose or goal. He made big changes. He cut products that weren't selling. He focused on innovation. And then he introduced 3 products that changed the world. The iMac, a beautiful, colorful computer that stood out from everything else on the market. The iPod, a small music device that allowed people to carry 1,000 songs in their pocket. The iPhone, a phone, music player, and internet device, all in one. Each of these inventions transformed technology. Apple became one of the most valuable companies on Earth. And it all happened because Steve Jobs never gave up. Steve Jobs' journey teaches us powerful lessons. Failure is not the end. Jobs lost everything, but he used his failures to build something even greater. Follow your passion. He believed in beautiful, simple technology, even when others didn't. Stay hungry, stay foolish. These were Jobs' famous words. They remind us to never stop learning and to take risks. What if Steve Jobs had given up? What if he had let failure stop him? If you're facing challenges in your own life, remember, every great success story is also a story of failure, resilience, and never giving up. The question is, will you keep going? If you enjoyed this story and want more inspiration, make sure to subscribe. Comment below with your favorite new word. Hit the like button, share with a friend, and turn on notifications so you never miss a new video. Stay inspired, stay focused, keep moving forward.